Welcome everybody to the Shadows Within. We are here to talk about the results about El Dorado Night 1 and 2, hosted and presented by KCW. And let me tell you, KCW put on 2 nights so far, and we are supposed to be coming in with nights 3 and 4 at some point, hopefully. Let's just hope. We shall see what happens down the line. And also be sure to check out DPW, 3Dub, SCW, VCW, IWA, BGW, AOWE, XPWF, RCW, TPEW, TXT, which is still growing. Also, GEW, CLPW, BUW, JSW, CTE, MTE, BSUW, SWA, WWO, also EPW, SLW, GMF, GMW. Many of great companies out here in the eFed world, and the eFed world continues to grow. And also be sure to check out the pro wrestling companies like Forever Pro Wrestling, Pure Pro Wrestling, Dropkick Championship Wrestling, Alba Championship Wrestling, Scottish Wrestling Entertainment, Imperial Wrestling Federation. Also, Coastal Championship Wrestling, Hog, House of Glory, CCW Combat Zone Wrestling, JCW Juggalo Championship Wrestling. Also, Deadlock Pro Wrestling, Micromania Tour, SVN, NHB, WR Wrestling Revolver. Welcome, Lizzie. Hello, best friend. I hope you are well. Also, go check out Squared Circle Megastars. Also, go check out Enterprise Pro Wrestling and Chaos Wrestling. NLPW, Firestar Pro UK, and Firestar US. Here. Giving you a hug. I know it's virtually, but hopefully it's a good hug. What's up, Mr. Woods? Hello, Mr. Briggs. Welcome. Hope you guys are all well. We're going to talk about El Dorado, Night 1 and 2. Also, be sure to check out Reality of Wrestling, International Wrestling Cartel, Extreme Pro Wrestling, also MLW Major League Wrestling, Texas Style Wrestling, and New Era Wrestling. And the wrestling world continues to grow, everybody. It's insane. With talent and companies. My Oh! I'm sorry to hear that. I'm really sorry to hear that. I'm really sorry to hear that, Lizzie. I really hope if there's anything I could do to help, or anything, just let me know, please. I'm always happy to help. And yeah, Medford, not always the best of places to be in. Hello, Mr. Briggs? Woods? Yeah, like I said, if there's anything I could do, Lizzie, please let me know. There's also 3 Legacies Wrestling, Horror Slam. Some great companies out here in the eFed world and pro wrestling community, everybody. Hey, one of these days for sure. Freaking hell, I'm even free today. I'm just doing this live right now. I'm always here to help, and I'm always happy to do what I can. Now, For El Dorado 3, we will start with Night 1 of Thunder. And what a night it was, everybody. If you missed both nights, please go check them out on Twitch. They were all incredible. And this is open to anybody that would like to come in. Right now, my kid is going to his grandma's in a little, then I'm free. Alright, bet. I'll let you know for sure. I'm going to do this live and then I'll hit you up. It'll be good to see you after a while. And to kick off the night of Night 1 El Dorado, everybody, it was a submissions match between Charles Youngblood and Buster Anderson. And that was a war. Buster Anderson has been crippling people with the crippling crossface. Charles Youngblood making his return to Thunder. Oh, yes, I'm down for that. And yes, I do. I can bring my stuff over. No problem. I hit up the dispo earlier, so. But in the end, Charles Blood came out victorious in a great fashion. Both men put on an epic thriller. It was a great way to start off Night 1 of El Dorado. And next up was an Extreme Rules between Reagan Anderson, Rose Wilson, Sylvia Knight, and Mary Grace Turner. Well, I have a pipe and I have a bong, so freaking I got you. Between all four, it was a very impressive matchup. All four ladies went out there, put their hearts on the line in an epic thriller. And in the end, Reagan came out victorious. And a lot of Wolfpack members are in this, and a lot of other members of other groups, and this whole night was insane from start to finish. Next up was an underground match between AJ Woods and Bullet. AJ Woods, a current member of the Wolfpack, versus a former member of the Wolfpack in Bullet. Bullet, the traitor, that some have called him. But it was a crazy matchup. They fought in and outside the ring. It was a war, both men not letting up. But in the end, it was Bullet coming out victorious by submission. Next up was a ladder match for the KCW Thunder men's briefcase. And that was between Rob Anderson, Andre Robinson, Lewis West, and Ghost Edwards. We all know what the dog is capable of, and we all know what he is about. Member of BLS, has always gone in some way to pick up a victory somehow, is very cunning and conniving, and will do whatever it takes to win. Andre Robinson, an enforcer, a beast in that ring. They don't call him the big dog for nothing. Lewis West, the wild child, was wild, flying all over the place, trying to prove himself here on Thunder, and he has. Mr. Edwards, a member of the Wolfpack, and has made an impressive statement with the Cruiserweight division and any division he gets into. And it was a banger between all four. And in the end, Mr. Thunder's briefcase winner is the dog, Rob Anderson. Welcome, Mr. Piro. Welcome, Clown. Hope all is well. Next up is a King of the Cage championship matchup that happened between Nomad, the champion, versus JoJo, the former champion, versus Travell. Travell be wanting title shot after title shot, but keeps on losing. The former champion JoJo held on to that title for a long time before Nomad came out and said, nope, this is mine now. And Nomad defended the belt and he walked out with the belt. All three men put up all their hearts and souls out there, but Nomad came out victorious. Makes you wonder who's going to be the next to step up. Next up is a Tornado Tag Team Titles matchup between the Wolfpack of Big T and Big Lou versus Total Domination Chuck Graves and KD. Chuck Graves and Katie, the defending tag champions, went in there, and they have defeated some of the best teams here on Thunder. No matter if it was just against one team, two teams, or three teams, they showed why they are total domination, and they dominated the tag scene. And then the Wolfpack, Big Lou and Big T, we know what they are about. Whether they're alone or together, they are a force to be reckoned with. The biggest and the bad, the rough and the tough. And in this matchup, it was the Wolfpack coming out as the new tag team champions. For the women's Thunder briefcase, Taylor Griffin, Christina Palmer, and Dirty Diana, all three ladies went wild and crazy. They went out there duking it out, brawling all over the place. And in the end, Christina Palmer came out victorious. Makes you wonder who the dog and Christina will cash in on, and when they shall cash in on. That remains to be seen. Next up, Big T, who was already in the matchup earlier, a tag team champion, walking out, facing the Final Chief in a tables match. And that was a pretty quick matchup with Big T walking out with the W. That tag team gold just bumped it up even more for him to winning another matchup. A Falls Count Anywhere title match for the King of the Death Match championship between the defending champion Jack motherfucking Graves versus Billy D. And then freaking Jack Graves, one of the hardest hitting around. The Graves family are some of the hardest hitting wherever you may go, no matter where they are. They will make you work, damn it. They will make you work. And Billy D, Mr. Extreme himself, Mr. Violence, man. He loves to get down and gritty with the hardcore. And you know what? He proved it, that he wanted that deathmatch championship and how hardcore he was by taking it from Jack Graves in an impressive matchup. Congratulations to everybody that competed at Night 1 El Dorado. And that was not all. That was not all. It was a triple threat match between Alexia Tonga, Amaya Bryan, and Britt Graves. We just talked about one of the Graves, and what can I say? Britt Graves, a very ruthless athlete out there. She is a don't give fucks attitude. She will fuck you up no matter if you are a man or a woman. God help you when you step up to a Graves. And Alexia Tonga, a vicious competitor, has came in kicking and punching and destroying competitors in her way. And yes, sir, you are not wrong. It has been wild. Oh my gosh. Night 1, then night 2. Oh my gosh. What's going to happen next? Gosh. Impressive. And then Amaya Bryant, a lady who's not afraid to show off her sass and frass and is ready to kick that ass. And in the end, Britt Graves came out victorious. Congrats to all three women. That matchup was a banger. Each match was a banger after banger after banger after banger. Yes, I do have data. Yes, I do. Next up was an Extreme Rules title match between Bayley Cruz, Jen and Ripley. Bayley Cruz, a dominant force in KCW, has definitely made a claim and name wherever she has gone. Very mean and aggressive. Also Jen, a very much a firecracker. Okay, for sure. I'll be sure that my phone's charged up for it enough. For sure. Understood. Yes, I have data. No worries on that. And Ripley, a competitor that has made a name for herself here since coming here and definitely proved her heart here in El Dorado. All the matches at El Dorado were great. Each one, just one after the next, was great. It was incredible. Bayley Cruz walked out victorious. It was a 2 out of 3 Shatterlight showdown for the national championship between the Phantom Eddie Walker and Damian Graves, who have had a long history. Their wars have dated all to KCW, through the Global brand, through the Worlds Collide brand, and now through the Thunder brand. And they have faced on DPW, and their wars just get more and more brutal each time. And in the end, Eddie retained his championship. Next up was a triple threat elimination matchup for the World Championship of Thunder, the King of Kings Championship. Aiden Williams versus Briggs versus Mikey. Mikey walked in there the champion, but he did not walk out the champion, but still put up a great effort. It came down to Briggs and Williams, and in the end, Williams was the one who walked out victorious. And that was an epic main event with all three men going out there fighting to their last breath. It was epic. It was insane. Non-stop action in this matchup. Definitely a banger main event. What a way to end off El Dorado Night 1. Between Briggs, Williams, and Mikey. Three competitors that have made their name here in KCW. That was Night 1, ladies and gentlemen. Now we get to Night 2, hosted by Global Impact. It was the men's Money in the Bank. Actually, what the first match was El Guapo versus Franco Ramon versus Big Lou. Big Lou, the biggest and baddest in KCW, was not afraid to throw you around, beat you down, hit you a few times, go down himself, and get back up with a rage like no other. Franco Ramon, a newish competitor here, but has made his name and claim here, and has recently challenged Eddie Walker to a matchup. So who knows where that will lead. And El Guapo, a man that comes around, and each time he shows up, it is something to see. He is very entertaining and impressive. And between all three, Lou came out victorious. And in the main event, once we get there, it was a historic, history-making night. And Mr. Briggs was there, and I know he's in the chat. And if anybody from KCW would like to join, you are welcome to. It was a men's El Dorado ladder match between Aiden Williams, Big T, Ace Green, Damian Graves, Nomad, Dragon Demon, Tyler Black, and Marcus Anthony. And in the end, Damian Graves walked out with the briefcase, and makes you wonder, who is he going to cash in on and when? There was also the women's El Dorado matchup between Lexa Tonga, Maya Bryan, Amelia Black, Raven Grimm, Miss D, Emma Rose, Amazon, and Dirty Diana, with Dirty Diana walking away victorious. Interested to see what she shall do with the briefcase. This matchup is very interesting. It was Alex Knight versus Alex Knight. Two men with the Alex Knight name, and the first one to come out, Alex Knight, won. Next up was a Miss International Championship matchup between Kyva Frost and Rose Wilson. Kyva Frost, the Spider Lady, the Dark Queen. She is very sneaky, cunning, and conniving, very athletic, very high-flying, and her agility is unmatched to certain competitors, and she has faced some of the best around. And Rose Wilson, a young lady trying to make her name here, and she definitely proved with all her heart, and as she does each time she goes into that ring, with her non-stop action style and her agility to figure out an opponent, and her ring skills are just incredible, and she came out victorious. Next up was BBC Baby Bone Crusher, a lady here that is known for teaming with Miss D and a member of the Red Wolves. And BBC, no matter if she's in a tag team or not, she's not afraid to kick some ass. And Dirty Diana was her opponent, the Global Women's Champion, walking in. And Dirty Diana is the Money in the Bank winner. But she defended this title before she went into the Money in the Bank that night. And that, she did not walk into the El Dorado briefcase match with the belt, with BBC walking out victorious. It was a triple threat tag titles match between the Hit Squad, Last Ronin, and BLS. Welcome, Mr. Harold, Mr. Graves. And the Last Ronin are your new tag champions. And next up was a Legends Championship matchup between Big T, Billy D, and Shinjo. All three men have held some gold here in KCW. All three men have proven themselves that they can be in a main event spot here. And all three men prove that they can get down and gritty. And in the end, Big T retained his Legends Championship with ease. Next up was for the WFC Championship and Ultraviolet Championship between Suzuki Cho and TMR King. Suzuki Cho walking out a double champion in a vicious, ruthless fashion. That match was non-stop hardcore. Both men impressive. King of the Castle Championship between Tyson Storm, CJ Frost, Wes Grimm and Tomahawk, and Evil Johnny. And that was insane chaos. We had tables, there was blood, there was weapons all over the place. And Tyson Storm walked out the new King of the Castle champion. For the Cruiserweight Championship, it was between Johnny 13, JoJo, and Gage Payton. All three men high-flying, death-defying, non-stop. And they went all around the ring with their moves. And it was extreme. There was ladders and chaos. That's what we love here. And El Dorado was full of chaos and mayhem. And let me tell you, Gage Payton, member of BLS, walked out victorious with that Cruiserweight Championship. Triple Crown Championship Hell in a Cell between the challenger Topher, a man that proved himself worthy of earning the shot against the defending champion Eddie, went through what he can, and he earned himself a shot against Eddie and put up one hell of a fight. Eddie, the Phantom, the champion, has defended against some of the best already, and he is looking for more and more challengers as he goes along, and he's not afraid to how many it is. And he faced and showed Topher what's up when he retained that title. For the Light Heavyweight Championship, it was supposed to be Ghost Edwards versus The Dream. The Dream Superstar. Everybody who wants to be him and misses him. No, I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. It's on there, Woods. Don't worry. I had that placed down later. Don't worry. I did not miss it. I got you, man. I was actually about to get to that one, like, soon. It was actually after this one. Yeah, I had that written down, but it was supposed to be... I was under the impression at first, when I wrote it down, it was supposed to be later in the show, but I noticed you guys did have it earlier. But I still had it marked down later. Buster Anderson was the replacement for Ghost, and Buster Anderson came out the new champion. I don't think the Dream was prepared for Buster, and right there just proved it. And now the matchup that Mr. Woods is trying to talk about, and Mr. Woods, would you actually like to join me for this? If you would like to join up for this and say anything, you are welcome to, sir. Because it was between, for the IC title, AJ Woods versus Rob Anderson. And that match ended in a draw. Both men went out there, put on a show, and how it ended in a draw, I was shocked. I was shocked. Okay. Understood, AJ. I was shocked, though. I was legitimately shocked that it ended in a draw. I was like, what? Is it really going to do that? And then makes me want to run it back. I really want to see that again. If this match does not get booked again, I'm going to go complain. Because there's no way we're just going to have a draw end and without any sudden death or anything like that.
But this just gives more to a story right here. Makes you wonder what will happen. AJ Wood's a 5-star athlete, I say every single time. Incredible. Incredible. Right here, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it. Next week, in a ladder match, it'll be Rob versus Woods. I am very excited to see that. Very excited. Welcome, Mr. Frost. Welcome, Mr. Dave Hiss. We were talking about you, actually. You were... And Kaiva. Hello, sir. I can't wait to see AJ Woods in the dog face again. It needs to happen. I want to see it. The people want to see it. We need it. I hope you are well, sir. And I also got those questions down for you and Mr. Blade. That we talked about. So whenever you guys are ready, let me know. Now, next up. That's awesome for that. That's awesome for that. I'm very glad, and that matchup was very impressive. I do agree with that. Rose and Kaiva, both very impressive athletes. I'm 22. We've known each other for a long time, Lizzie. I'm kind of offended. Welcome, Mr. Ricks. Welcome, sir. And welcome the dog, Rob Anderson. Oh my gosh. We are literally talking about the historic night that happened. Yes, it was. It was awesome. Yo, Mr. Gibson, welcome, sir. We are literally about to talk about the main event. Oh my gosh. You guys are here at a great time. If anybody would like to come on, welcome to. If the boss himself would like to come on, I'm sending him out an invite. Hello.
I just woke up. What's up, blood?
Hello, sir. Can I just say, what an impressive night and night 1 and night 2 of El Dorado. Craziness.
Well, give me a second. I'm just.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, man. As you can see, I look like shit. let me get my shit together, yo. Wait a minute.
Take your time, sir. Take your time.
Give me a second. Let me get decent. Oh, shit. Alright, I look like somebody now.
Indeed, Mr. Ricks, you are not wrong, sir. It was a great vibe. It was an incredible vibe.
Man, I want to thank everybody once again for coming out and showing up for me and the brand. That was probably like one of the biggest streams we ever had, man. With the turnout and everything, the vibes was there, the action was there. It was big fight feel for match 1, man. Like that match was damn near 45 minutes, and probably match of the night, if anything. Let's talk about the main event. Shit, I missed everything else.
Well, sir, as you know, it was a historic making main event. Historically, history was made. History.
Facts.
It was for the undisputed heavyweight championship in KCW Global.
Man.
And it was
And what?
between... Oh, what?
No, go ahead, my bad. This your show. My bad.
Briggs versus Mitch J. Saray.
Yes, sir. You know, the thing about that match was I put her in the Rumble as a joke. Little did I know she made a joke out of me because she won the whole motherfucking thing.
So you had no idea that you had no faith in her at first.
I wouldn't say no faith in her, but I asked who want to make history. Little did we know that she was stepping up to really make history. I just want to, you know how WWE always put a woman in there.
Yeah.
I want to do that, since we finally get the intergender matches that we used to have. I want to, do something, spice it up. Let's see. I wouldn't say I didn't doubt her, but I just want to see what would happen. And boy, did it happen. She got two of the biggest guys in that ring out. I believe it was Blade and Topher. When she won, I wasn't even angry. I wasn't mad because you always want one of your top stars to win that Rumble. But little did we know we had a star on the rise, man, because she has been Global Impact Women's Champion. She's done it all that there is to do in the women's division. And now she took on the most ferocious, diabolical, most dominating force in our company, and that is Damian the King Briggs. What she did last night is not only put the women's division on notice, she put the men division on notice. And very proud of her. I mean, hey, we can't win them all, and it felt like the equivalent of what Jey Uso did at the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Everybody rallying behind her and really believing in what she did in that ring last night. Like at first, I'm thinking like, oh, I seen Damian King Briggs fight. I fought him. I seen him decimate the division. When she pinned him for the first time and got that 3 count, oh boy, I tell you what, if it wasn't 2 out of 3, it would have been over. She would have been champion, but she fought like hell. She fought like hell. I mean, he threw everything at her. He damn near speared right through her about 4 or 5 times. He kicked her in the head. He threw her around the ring, smashed her into the barricade, knees, elbows, fists. The only thing he didn't do was spit on her.
It was
She showed up for sure. She showed up. She showed up, and the whole fact that if you seen Damian promo, he said he's gonna redeem for her for a queen's request. So she will be getting that. And we're not even gonna have to redeem for it. That's a given. Cause nobody steps in that ring and bleed and not get rewarded, putting their life on the line. I mean, did you see the last move that ended the match? It seems like Damian was getting desperate, like he was doubting himself. He had to do something drastic. I haven't seen him be that vicious. It reminded me of '09 Randy Orton. He kicked her in the fucking head. It wasn't no
Ooh.
fancy move. It wasn't no glitz and glamour. It wasn't no, oh, let me show y'all. It was just, I gotta put her down because if I don't, I'm next.
Indeed. The king has proven definitely that this is basically, he's got the big gold of the brand for your show. And
That
Jay
mother,
Saray makes you wonder what she's going to do next.
man, I think she's going after. We're gonna have to talk about it because we have two women's champions, two women championships, and I believe that we need to introduce a third. The women's
Ooh.
division is growing, and I feel like the Miss International, the Global Impact Women's Championship, that's cool. But the man got all the belts, so why not introduce a new championship? So with that being said, we will be holding a tournament, and we will be crowning a new champion in the women's division. Now, I don't know what that championship is going to be, but the gears are always turning in my head. So stay tuned. Hey,
You heard
bro,
it.
we was all fired up. Shit, we was all fired up for that match. Hey, yeah, oh man, I damn near got to go back and watch it because watching it live is everything. But like when you go back and like, oh man, the highlights. That was a great match.
Hell yeah, it was. Each match was a banger after banger. I keep saying it for both nights 1 and 2.
Oh
Both
yeah.
impressive nights. If you have missed them, ladies and gentlemen, please go check it out. And you heard from him himself that he will be hosting a tournament. A
Yes, sir.
tournament.
And it will be at Bushido Code. And I want to extend my hand to Dragon Pro Wrestling and IPW, APW, BCW, BWC Women's Division. It's not that many slots left. So if you have a woman on these shows or any of the promotions we work with, and you want a woman to be showcased, I will be putting a post up, and you know how I rock. First come, first served. All you have to do is put your name down, and you will be entering in that tournament. And you know what? Let's spice it up. If all the promoters can host a women's tournament, and the winners of those matches will go on the face for that title at Bushido Code, if y'all can make it happen.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like that. Shit like that.
You hear that? This is from him himself, ladies and gentlemen, to the promoters out there of the eFed world. He is asking them to host the tournament, and then the winners go on to face in a bigger tournament.
Yes, sir.
Wow!
Kaiba wants in, so that's the first ballot. We're gonna put
Wow!
Jay Sheree in there. We're gonna get with the other promoters and spark the idea, see if they follow suit. Even the other shows under the bigger brands. So it's not just Dragon Pro Wrestling, it's the shows under him that has a women division. If they want parts in this, they can do it. Let's make this shit happen. Let's make this shit fun.
Let's do it. Let's definitely do it. And you already have a lot of things cooking from the sounds of it. We are excited for next week, as there was one match actually announced on here by Mr. Woods. It's going to be between Mr. Woods and Rob Anderson for what happened at El Dorado with the draw.
Oh yeah. The tie doesn't sit well with me and AJ Woods cannot co-champion. So I vacated the intercontinental champion, and that championship will be hung above the ring, and only one man will be walking out as the intercontinental champion. So I'm no longer the champion, but we will crown the new intercontinental champion. Whether it be me or Woods, it is going fucking down.
Wow. It was an impressive matchup. You two went out there, and I was shocked. It ended in a draw. I was like, what? No!
Hey, when it was happening, I was, as you can hear on commentary, I was nervous. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Two submission specialists battling it out, and we only get one apiece. One apiece, like, bro.
That's like
Who was
Shawn
fighting like
Michaels
him?
and Bret Hart like things, you know?
Yeah, definitely. That shit. Oh man, AJ is a fierce competitor. I remember when he first won the Global Impact Heavyweight Championship. When he was with BLS, I was there. When he first won his championship in DPW, that's when I recruited him. I seen something in the kid, and ever since then, he's been belt collector. Like, it's only a certain amount of guys on these rosters that go throughout the EFED verse, like Big Lou, T, CJ, Damian, Buster Anderson, Calvin Ricks. Man, it's been a lot of guys that just go out there and decimate everybody leagues and come back with the gold, just dripping in gold like Xerxes. You feel me?
Heck yeah.
And it's been a lot of like it's them handful of guys that you see just day in day out put it on the line, and boy, I tell you, I done had some battles with all those names. All the guys I just named, and man, it's a tough battle having that. I mean, it's a tough ride having that target on your back, blood. On God, because when you got all the belts, everybody wants you, and it's like, damn, you don't never hear these guys say something until you get the belt, and now all of a sudden, target on your back.
Yeah, and then they're like, "Hey, I have my claim, but like, where were you to begin with?"
Right? But hey, I love winning belts, and I love the competition. I love just getting out there and putting on a good display. The one thing I always say, and this is out of character, I don't like whooping ass, and I don't like getting my ass whooped. I like a good match. I like a good back and forth. I'll be on the edge of my seat every time I step out in that ring. You feel me? So when you build your character and you see him doing good, it sparks some type of fire in you. You know, you can tweak it. You see, oh, that move didn't work, and it be guys losing the match, and by the time the match is over, he's like, my update is up. I seen what I did wrong, and I love that shit because we analyzing and picking apart what's going on in that ring as it happens day in day out, and you cannot make this shit up. I wish we was wrestlers, bro. Sometimes I'd be like, nigga, we need to get in that ring. I want to do some shit.
Oh my god, it's crazy. Especially when you're just sitting there relaxing, watching, and then when you, whoa, uh, Corey Davis has requested to come on. Is that okay with you?
Go for it. That's Brody.
He has requested. Let's see.
I need to make some popcorn.
Good idea. Popcorn's always good. I had some last night. Kettle corn.
Man, I've been eating that shit at work, so I won't. So cause I've been driving a lot, so I need a little snack. Hey man, I feel like people don't check the resume because they don't know about all the other leagues out there. But you know me, I always display every title, every belt, every accomplishment, and let people know that I'm him. And it'd be fun to see people fear going up against you. Like, you know, they're like, oh, I gotta fight him. Damn. I'm like, damn right, you gotta fight me.
And then there'll be the ones like, okay, I'm gonna step up. Oh wait, I'm gonna go back.
For real, for real.
And I did accept his request to join. I think we were having a little bit of technical difficulties. Let me try it this way.
I love you,
Here we go.
best friend. Listen.
I love you too, best friend.
Oh.
And I think we are having more technical difficulties as Messenger likes to mess with me, I swear. Every time I do a live.
It be like that. I hate when it does that because there should be a vibe, man.
Right?
Who is Gary?
What the hell?
I'm not. That's not my name.
Gary Gibson?
Yeah.
That's a new one, Gary Gibson. Oh, here he is.
It's the cold boy.
What's going on? What's going on?
What's good with you, blood? It's been a long time.
Yeah,
Welcome, sir.
hold on. I gotta fix something real quick. Oh, shoot.
Well, good. So we got the boys in here. Shit.
Yes, sir. He said, I'm currently the face of both of these companies. It's an honor and a pleasure. Salute to both of the brands as a whole. Hell yeah, man. But don't get comfortable. I told you. In June Briggs, I'm coming for that belt, so hold on tight to it. Oh, he left. Oh, thank you. I look tired as hell, man. I need to. My job be whooping my ass. But yeah, man, Damien. At first, when I first faced him and I beat him, I thought he was just another flash in the pan character, another guy just entering the league. And I didn't think he was special at all. All the new guys want to come in and make a name for themselves.
Yeah.
We instantly had beef, but in a sense, I thought I had seen something in him because I was basically doing promo battles with him and Aiden when they was Digital Dynasty, and those guys came out swinging. I ain't gonna hold you. I fought Aiden Williams and he beat my ass. Oh shit! Like I beat him the first time I beat him, and he was like, "Nah, fight me again." I'm like, "Hell no, I won already." He's like, "Nah, fight me again." You know, back and forth, back and forth. I fought him. He beat my ass. I fought Damien. I whooped him. He whooped me. And you could take a L. A L is always on the dinner plate. It's always on the menu. It's gonna happen. Can't win them all. But boy, when I tell you, when he started getting traction, I was like, okay, something in this kid. He got it. He definitely got it. You know, it's always those guys that come in fresh face, and you. I wouldn't say you don't believe in them, but everybody want to be the top guy. Everybody want to rise in the ranks and become champion. But it's not about becoming champion. It's about what you do once you get that championship. And boy, when I tell you, he's been putting boot to asses. He even took my goddamn pin fighter championship. Give it back, nigga.
Give it back.
I was
Run it
champion
back.
for I was like champion for like 7 months, and here this new guy coming in and talking about, I like that belt. He kept saying it every time I came out with it. Hey, that belt clean. Hey, that belt clean. I want that. I'm like, bro, leave me the fuck alone, bro. Leave me the fuck alone. This nigga, and we finally had our match. And I think I was at work or something. And he said something in the chat. And I was like, oh shit, let me go watch VCW. I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? I go in there, man, this nigga holding my belt above his head like he that nigga. I'm like, bro, good on you. And he still got the belt. God damn it, give me my shit back, nigga. He ain't. When I tell you, when he gets something, he kind of remind me of me and when I first started. Once you get a belt, you just hold on to it and just
Just keep it nice and warm.
Yeah, he just selfish with it. Don't want nobody to have this shit.
He's just selfish for holding on to a belt.
No. Peep this. He took the Pit Fighter Championship from me, right? And then I believe I was champion on Worlds Collide. This man, then probably like the next month or week or so, this nigga took that belt from me. I'm like, leave me the fuck alone, bro. I ain't got nothing for you. He took everything from me. I'm like, bro, you gotta leave me alone, nigga. Stop taking what I have. And then what? He goes into APW and he stalks me talking about, I want that belt too. Like, bro, I ain't got shit for you. But now he left me alone in APW for now.
For now.
Oh yeah, I beat Buster Anderson. I took his world title, just to let everybody know. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing, but I like taunting him.
I think he likes to do the same.
Oh yeah, definitely. Family shit.
Heck yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear, bro.
Well, I would like to say congratulations on a great night. That was dope.
I appreciate it.
I got a chance. I took the day off because I've been having teeth problems and stuff, but I got to watch the entire show. That was pretty dope.
Hell yeah, man! That first match, oh my god, bro! Give me a second, my bad, bro.
That first match was dope. I definitely was very interested in seeing what a lot of people were gonna do at the pay-per-view.
For real. It seemed like damn near everybody lost their championship.
It did, like, speaking for Kaiva herself, she wasn't disappointed she lost. If she would have lost to a no-namer, she would have been a little disappointed. But losing to Rose Wilson is like not something where she's gonna take personal. It is what it is. They've had they battles, and that was her third try trying to take that belt. So that was her third try trying to take that belt. So eventually, I knew she was gonna take it off of her. And the stipulation I made that if she loses, that she can't challenge for the title as long as Kaiba had it. That was just something I kind of threw out
Oh,
there,
shit.
but I kind of knew she was gonna win that shit. Oh yeah, that's why she kept saying it was her last shot
Oh, I didn't even
because she
peep that. I
agreed.
didn't even peep that.
She agreed that if she lost, she was not going to challenge for that title as long as she had it. And as that match went on, I'm like, God damn, maybe he should have kept the same one he had because I forgot I changed a few moves. I changed a few moves and reposted her and whatever. But yeah, that was a great match. That was a great match. You know, it was honestly that was one of my candidates for a match of the night because it was like, you know, Kaiba's been doing it for a while, and Rose Wilson hasn't been doing it that long. But Rose Wilson has been her kryptonite for a little while, and now they on that even playing field. So it's great to see what happens next.
I think it was funny. I ain't gonna hold you. It would have been funny if she lost the third time because Kaiva had her number every step of the way. Like the first one was a lioness den match, so you know you can't really put that past somebody about losing. But y'all was the last two because Kaiva walked in that
Yeah,
lioness den match and took that belt. And boy, when I tell you, everybody that stepped up got put down.
every time.
She
But now it's time to see. It's time to see what Miss Rose Wilson does because I feel like everybody who put their names on our belts, I said it before and I'll say it again. People like Rob Anderson, Damian Briggs, Frost, Kaiva, Rose, Big T, you know, Amaya Bryant. You want those people on your titles. You want those people that hold your title at least once or twice to kind of give it, you know, some longevity,
facts.
if that makes sense.
And I'll get you.
Oh
You
yeah.
want these worthy competitors to add prestige to the title because the one thing I don't like is when the title do the hot potato effect. Like, you know, a lesser name wins it, and then the next guy that fights him wins it. Then the next guy that fights him wins it. Like, come on, bro. Who gonna hold on that motherfucking title?
Yeah, absolutely. And all I can say is it was a great show. It was a great turnout. I saw your numbers, bro. Congratulations. I wanted to be the first one to say
Thank you,
congratulations
man.
because you killed it.
You was the
You
first
fucking
person I
killed
hit
it.
up, bro, when I seen the
I know.
analytics.
I see that shit. I was like, yeah, that's what I'm
I was
talking
like,
about.
bro, I could cry right now because you know the shit I've been through with my league. Like,
Oh,
like you know,
absolutely.
from losing my first admin team and getting trashed and all that bullshit, doing this shit on my own, and then finding an admin team to work with me and not, you know, doing no faulty shit. And for like, it's only been 3 years, bro. You would think I've been doing this shit for a lifetime. And
Bro, I've been doing this for
damn,
5. So you got 3, I got 5. Bro. 5. Yeah, I had just realized that too. We've been doing this shit for a very long time. So we know what the fuck what we're
facts.
doing when it comes to like, you know, comes to this stuff. And, you know, we know how to because I always tell people when they book their matches and stuff like that, you always gotta the matches have to make sense. And every match on your show last night made sense.
Oh yeah, thank
You
you,
know,
man.
I was surprised. I was surprised to see CJ make it all the way to the final too.
Oh yeah,
I was surprised. I was surprised, and because you know, for a last minute person throwing in there, and everybody seems to want to do that. They throw him in there as like a last minute thing, and he ends up winning it. However, those 5 tables of death are no joke. Those are no
hey,
joke.
but I just peeped the better formula. It's not the 5 tables elimination. It's the 2 out of 3.
Yes, the 2 out of 3.
Cause
I
no,
kind of cause
go ahead.
I use that one too. I use that one. I kind of use the elimination, but you know, 2K25 is on that
Oh
fuck
my
shit.
god, I hate
So like, I try.
it. I fucking hate it.
I mean, it's been a ride. So we gotta make do with what we have, and the 2 out of 3 to me made sense because that was dope.
Oh yeah,
I like that. That was
and I like the whole fact that instead of eliminating people and making the odds like better for the person that's in the match, all you just get put through a table and get right back in there. That's the fucked up thing about it.
absolutely.
That's the scary part because it's like, oh, I put him through a table, but he's getting back up. He want to fight some more.
And then you gotta do it one more time.
Yeah.
So it's not like you gotta just go back and do it again. You gotta do it one more time.
And everybody else was just cluster fucking around and just battling for, like, who was it on that top rope? Because I was watching the match. It was somebody had somebody on the top rope about to do a superplex, and at the last second, he punched him in the gut and pushed him off the top of the ropes. That dude.
There was a lot of spots. There was a lot of spots in that match. There was a lot of spots in that match where I thought somebody was gonna go through that table and somebody else just happened to come behind and hit the person, put them on the table. I'm like, come on, bro, let the man be great. Sit down for a minute.
Who was it that won? Tyson Storm.
Yes.
Yes.
Tyson Storm won.
Neither one of y'all
And I
wanted
saw
that to go through that table. Every time you lifted him up, he fought back. Every time he lifted you up, you slipped the hold. I'm like, these niggas, he like, nigga, it's one more, it's only.
I want him. I want him.
Ooh.
I don't care when it is. I don't care what it is. I want him. I want him. I saw this little book that he wrote. Fighting me in multi-man matches. One-on-one is totally different.
Your mic breaking up. I
Bring
can't
that
hear
up.
you.
Yeah, brother,
I gotta
your mic's breaking.
I walked away to open the phone. I said, fighting me in a multi-man match is one thing, but fighting me one-on-one is a different
Oh,
story.
definitely.
So I want him one-on-one, and I want what he has. So you can let him know I'm coming for that.
It's not often that CJ
for
Frost put a target on somebody's back. He's usually the hunted.
Nope.
This is very interesting.
Oh, well, I still got to deal with Mr. Tofu over here that thinks that his 600-pound ass, tofu. I'll call him tofu, token, whatever. Tofu, whatever his name is.
He called him tofu.
I call him because he had, like I always say, if you come to me with respect and a warrior, I will treat you that way. But the way he kind of put that promo up, it was kind of halfway. Yeah, I'll deal with his big ass later.
Topher's watching.
He can watch all he wants. Watch, because I saw what you said, I read what you said, and it's funny that you call me a kid and that my you know what? Bring his ass up. Bring his ass up. Bring his ass up.
I'm back out so he can come in. Wait a minute. This is good. I love shit like this. We out here doing live promos and shit. How do I leave?
It's not letting me in. Here we go. It said I couldn't add him. That's literally what it just said. I can't.
Well, like I said, I saw his promo. I like what he said. It's going to be a great turnout between me and him. Because what makes it interesting is that we both lost our matches last night. We talked a big game
Mr.
before
Briggs
this
is saying
pay-per-view.
Mr. Briggs is saying that wasn't Topher.
Who was it then?
Did you not look at? Are you sure it was from Topher? You made it sound like it was from Topher.
I thought that me and him said that we was gonna have a match.
I don't know. But Briggs is saying that wasn't Topher. So I don't know what he means by that. That was Fiendish Ways.
Oh, I know, yeah. Oh, Fiendish Ways, yeah, I know Fiendish Ways, yeah. I got him too. Because I got Tomahawk coming after me. I got that guy coming after me, and it's just interesting to see, what the future holds for everybody. It's gonna be a fun ride. That's all I gotta say. It's gonna be a fun ride. Like, I didn't want to take over, Mr. Jag's time, Yeah, I figured, he wants to get in here and talk about the pay-per-views and stuff like that because it was dope.
Indeed it was, sir. You were not wrong there. And freaking if Fiendish Ways, I would imagine, has been wanting to face you as what we've been hearing. So, I mean, I think it will be a good matchup.
Oh, Phoenix Waves? That's his name? All right.
Akane?
Akane?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Him too. I want to see what he does. Like, and my original challenge still stands. If he beats me at KCW, he can come to Japan and challenge whoever is the South American champion after Wrestle Kingdom. And if I happen to still be champion after Wrestle Kingdom, then we'll see what happens then.
Well, hell yes. Hell yes, sir. We are all excited for that.
Oh, absolutely.
Freaking, and I know that you requested a special interview at one point with one Mr. Blade, and I do have those questions ready. If you guys ever want to schedule a date.
Whenever he's ready, I can do that.
All right.
Whenever he's ready, I'm down for it. I mean, hell, I could do it now if he was around. But if you got anything, if you got anything you want to ask me, you can go for it.
Well, let's see here. What is the big thing that you're looking forward to most when it comes to the future?
When it comes to the future,
what are you looking forward to most? Like, what is the one thing that you think that is your goal for this 25?
25 is for Frost to make history because there's a couple of places that a lot of people haven't held a championship for too long. For instance, IPW. When I was over there my first 2 times, I was their undisputed champion.
Yes.
And no one after me has since held that title twice. Now I have it a 3rd time.
Ooh.
So I am a 3-time Universal Champion. And there's a lot of places that I haven't hit that mark yet. KCW is one of them. I came close. I came real close. Things happen. But it's not like I'm not leaving that hunt. Sooner or later, like I said, me and Mr. Briggs are going to meet again, and whoever is champion at the time, it's just going to be interesting.
I think it shall be as well, and I know for a fact the people are excited for that as well.
Bring him up. If he's around, Jack, bring him up. If he's around, I'll jump on that. I'll definitely jump on that. If Mr. Briggs wants to join the show to have a chit-chat, I'll be more than happy to do it. I'll be more than happy to have a chit-chat with anybody.
Freaking hell yeah, man. I can figure out days that I think he would have joined by now, but I think he might be busy at the moment. I think we would have to schedule a day for him to come in.
Oh, absolutely.
But I could definitely schedule dates for both these interviews, and we'll do press conference face off.
Now, I know Mr. Jag said something about extending the offer to all the leagues and stuff like that for this women's, tournament and stuff. And I have enough women on my roster. I could run a tournament and see who wants to be added to that. So, but keeping on that kind of thing, later on in the year, I want to say maybe somewhere around the summertime, we're going to do I'm going to start doing joint promotion pay-per-views. So every person that I am partner with, I want to run a joint pay-per-view. Like they have, we both run the same pay-per-view and the same, title matches and stuff. But yeah, I kind of want to do that. And I've always told everybody KCW is like my second home. That is my second home. So I take very, very pride in in whatever we do over there and whatever he does over there. And he's the first person that I thought about when it came to doing cross promotions. But he's in the same boat as I am, to where his show and my show are the flagship shows for both of our promotions. And then, we have the ones under us. And I know the ones under us have a great women's roster. I have a great women's roster, and so does he. But as far as the two top brands, yeah, we got some people in our rosters that we can make some great things happen in 25.
Indeed. I'm excited.
Yes, sir.
That's going to be an awesome time, and I think everybody stay tuned for definitely what the eFed world has to offer with both and everybody else in the eFed community you guys both partner up with. It will be a great combo altogether to see where this tournament leads, and I'm really wanting to see this tournament. I'm really wanting to see this.
Oh, absolutely. And, with Mr. Damien starting his own league as well, that's just one more flavor we can add to this crazy ass soup that we got going on.
Exactly.
You know how when how a cook would make something, they just throw everything in there, and at the end of the day, that shit comes out good as hell, fire as hell. That's how I look at it. Every time someone comes in with a new idea, a new fresh face, something like that we can all partner with and build with, and get ourselves going with it. Hell yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir. It will be, and that what I would have to say is where I would have to say I've had all my questions for at the moment. But like I said, we will have you on here again for 2 more press conferences. What it sounds like.
Oh, absolutely, because I have been doing a lot of my address to the roster on the page, letting people know, what we got going on. Because the whole typing thing, I'm done with that. I'm doing all voice stuff. I'm done with the typing. I'm doing all voice. It's easier for me to do the voice stuff. And I actually found a way to record a promo in the ring and add my words to it. So it's going to be dope. I got a lot of stuff planned, and it's just going to get better and better.
Hell yeah. Yes, sir. Excited to see it. I'm very hyped, and I know everybody that supports this community and everybody else that continues to come along in the future will definitely be excited to be a part of this ride. And I just want to say thank you to everyone, Mr. Jag, everybody that showed up, and Mr. Davis, thank you, sir. And we are excited for the next time you do come on.
Absolutely. And I can't wait to do it again, because this shit is fun, and I like to have fun with it. And we all, and at the end of the day, we all have fun, and that's just how it is. We all have fun. It's love everywhere, and all we can do is continue to be great and grow.
Hell yes. Exactly, sir. You were not wrong.
Absolutely.
Sir, you have yourself a nice day.
Yeah. All right, sir. You have a great day as well.
Peace out.
All right.
Everybody, that was The Shadows Within. Stay tuned for more. Stay tuned for KCW, DPW, IWA, AOWE, BGW, 3Dub, many of other wrestling companies out there in the eFed world. And please, go check out El Dorado if you missed them. And stay tuned for Best in the World. Peace out.